Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to cover off, there's been a recent change to PMax and standard shopping and what takes priority. I just wanted to share my thoughts quickly on what I'm seeing and my thoughts on it. So for a lot of you that already know a lot about my content, I've always used a lot of standard shopping, even once PMax came out. While I still use a lot of PMax as well, I probably, compared to a lot of people, we're using a lot of standard shopping as it was. Like, I really like standard shopping, and the scripts that you can run that tell you where sales are coming from, most of the sales always come from shopping. So PMax, most of the time, is just a glorified smart shopping campaign. And it's always been weird to me that we were forced to use it. And it's also weird that why did they leave it there? Obviously it still works, and other people use them as well, standard shopping. And basically what has happened is, up until this change, Performance Max used to take automatic priority over your standard shopping campaigns. So say you had two of the exact same products in a standard shopping and in a Performance Max campaign. The Performance Max campaign would always get priority in the auction and would be seen over the standard shopping campaign. Now what happens is, whatever has the higher ad rank will get priority. Now don't worry about this too much, because it's hard to know, well, which one has the high ad rank. It's not really clear. But what I've seen, and it started to happen probably the start of October, maybe the end of September, is I noticed standard shopping campaigns started to spend more. And I noticed this a lot because I run a lot of standard shopping alongside PMax, because I did find that although sometimes it's a struggle to get them seen, or was, their standard shopping, I found that it was getting good results. Why am I going to stop it? So I found that recently it has increased the amount of budget that goes to standard shopping. Now, what does this mean? The hard bit for me to get my head around is that, in summary, Google must have purposely been pushing a campaign with a lower ad rank just purely because Performance Max had priority. Now that's strange, because Google's main purpose is to have a good search engine that gives people what they want when they search for it. Now obviously that's not always the case, but it's just strange. And what I've noticed happening is there's definitely more of your budget will go towards standard shopping than before. And I don't think that's a bad thing. There are some potential downsides. I did read recently a post being concerned, saying that overall CPCs will increase, and you have to watch it. And I didn't get too deep into it, but I think overall for me, what the risk is that, too much spend ends up going to a particular product, or spend isn't balanced. So I think what it will mean is just carefully digging into, okay, what is Performance Max spending the money on? What products is standard shopping spending the money on? And just watching it at the product level to see if, does something in particular start to spend more than it used to? But at the end of the day, what you're wanting to see is, will this make more sales for me or not? And I think it's going to come down to, structure of campaigns as well. It's very early days. I don't think there's any clear data. And I mean, I was already using standard shopping a lot, but it is a big change. And I think it'll be interesting to see people's results with it. I think it'll be very hard to measure whether or not it was positive or negative in a silo. People make these claims that you can. It's very, very hard to do it, but just watch your campaigns more carefully, and then watch your total return on ad spend, and watch your total sales at the dashboard level with using Shopify in Shopify. Are you actually making more money with this change? What's going on? But I'm interested to hear what you guys are seeing. Are you seeing this as a positive result, as a negative, neutral? At the moment, to me, it's fairly neutral to positive for me. It just means that I think products with a higher ad rank, as they said, are going to get seen, which is good, which should hopefully in turn mean more sales. That's my thoughts in a nutshell. Interested to hear in the comments below what your thoughts are, what you're seeing. Thanks so much, guys.